Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, featuring the newest Corrupted Horizons DLC. And yeah, we got our second scavenging site in a row that's going to help us build our supplies. But guess what? Before we gain some more, I'm going to spend some. What I started thinking as I was kind of looking through here is eventually we're going to get another team going. And eventually I already know I'm going to want another Goliath. And I also know never in any of my playthroughs have I ever just found a Goliath or had somebody drop a Goliath. I guess it's possible, but I've never had that experience. So I'm going to go ahead and build one ahead of time, knowing I will eventually need the second one at least on my team. So while I can do it, while supplies are temporarily plentiful, we'll get that done. The other thing I want to do. Phoenix Greenland has a little med bay here. We might as well repair it. Eventually we'll want at scattered bases around the globe, and Greenland is probably going to end up being as good as any. I'll want to add an extra living quarters so our stamina can also be picked up. For now, I want to repair this facility. Yeah, and repair isn't too steep, so we're going to get it repaired. We'll hold off a little bit on the living quarters. Eventually I'll need it as we gain more personnel, but kind of going contrary to, hey, build it now while we got it, so I can't even stick with my own policy, right? And then finally, there was one thing in research I wanted to speed up, something that'll get us some more things, and it's only a I went right past it. Pandoran Colonies gets us some nice supplies here, and it's only a 1 day, 14 hours. I'm going to move it up here, and I'm going to plop it, advance it right ahead of bionic technology. So hopefully, or maybe I should plop it right behind bionic technology, but we don't have the early fund. We're just going to do it in this order. We may get lucky enough to activate a base with another research facility to speed. Well, who knows? You just don't know, but that's the way I'm going to do it. Let's get in here with our team. It is another daytime scavenge mission. We got here quick enough. And this time, we're going to take Callum along with us. And this time, Utakeda, since you got the promotion last time, we're going to let these two snipers hopefully be able to catch up to you. And we're going to deploy in that fashion. I think we're mostly slimmed down, except we'll have to check on you, Callum, for this kind of a mission. We'll just make sure we don't have some SP over here to utilize. I have not come up with a thought on how I want to cross-class you yet, so we'll just spend our SP on stuff we can use, like for the eventual boom blast, which is coming up pretty quick. We'll give you a little more will, and I'm going to give you a touch more strength also, make you a true heavy, Joe Murata. And then, Michael, Stick Dude Romanov, there is one thing I want to change with you eventually. I don't think I'm going to do it on this mission, but you will be the one because you have the perk. So if anyone's going to be the first one for the Anu shotgun, it's going to be you because you'll gain the most from it. But actually, for this particular mission, I really don't want to count on carrying both. I guess we could. Actually, I guess we could. I just talked myself into it because we aren't carrying all the excess stuff, so we can manage the weight of two of them. That way, if we can get up close with your perk here, we'll be able to do a whopping bit of damage. So there, you just saw me talk myself into it. You still have to reload here on the Bulldog, so we'll get rid of that. And we're going speed on this one. We'll dip a tiny bit, but it's only 2 points. And Michael Romanov did... Yeah, you didn't. Okay. We're covered. Utakeda, you're sitting. Shane Vanson. Now you are probably going to be cross-class. You and Callum... But I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cross-class you into the assault right now. because there's a chance I may want to do you more of an infiltrator if we can manage to get to that point, since you have the thief perk. And since we'll already then have one cross class with an assault to get us by, we're gonna hold off a little bit on you. Instead, what we'll do is we'll get you another bit of will. We're gonna speed you up a little bit, and finally, eeny meeny miny mo, we'll give you that little bit more will. And then with you, we are going to cross class. I'm going to pick it now, even though we won't be able to spend on any of the perks, but we're going to do the big chunk of cross classing. You're going to be our first cross class soldier here. And I'm just doing it now, Callum, even though you're not going out on the mission because you got the skill points. But eventually that is your build I've decided on. So you're going to be my speedy, get into position sniper. And who knows, maybe we'll even find a way. I've never done a lot of rapid clearance with a sniper before, but it doesn't mean we can't try. Maybe what we can do is set up a bunch of people down in the distance and get them injured, so your single shots will start picking them off, and then you'll just be able to go pew 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 and take care of them that way. So there we go. I think we're all ready. There's the early bird. Not much damage. We can only recover items that we carry out. We know that on a scavenging mission. Let's get going. All right, let's go for the overview. This one's got the big rock mountain in the way. We do not see the Mist Sentinel that we know is out there. And what have we got? 14. So we got more resource packs this time. In fact, you don't even have to move, Shane. The Marine Grunt's on the ball here. She's ready and raring to go. I'm telling you, pick me up my stuff and still shoot my sniper rifle to help the team out. That's what it's all about. Now we're a little more spread out. Let's see. If there's 14, there's very well could be 7 locations. 1, 2. Nothing in this corner, so maybe there's only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all I'm seeing at a glance. Well, I guess that's more than a glance, but so we got 6 locations to get to. Once we get these 2, it's pretty much head over towards the corner from there. So that's the plan. That's how we'll get it done. What we'll do is we are going to open the first. I mean, that's what we're here for. Let's open it up, Shane. And there's 2 of them right off the bat. You'll pick it all up. And you won't do anything else yet until we get some more of us moving. Try and get an idea. Now, where is on the way? Now, the nice thing is if we head over to this corner, the evac, there's kind of an evac point over in that direction. It's a little closer than where we're starting. So let's get everybody else moving. Primarily, let's get
what we can do.
The grapevine moving. See if he can pick something out for us. See what he can hear on the grapevine. Let's get going. We'll do a dash.
Pushing on.
Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Let's do another dash. We got cover here in case we turn something up. Ah, now we've got it. And we found the mist. And it's close. And then we also found a Triton in the back. Doesn't look like he's carrying much more than a pistol. Yeah, he's the pistol guy. Does have Heidi Pain Chameleon. So he's a hide and seeker. And we will also be able to either get a vehicle for one shot. We know that if we get a vehicle able to do a single shot and it can see enough of it, which it may not be able to do around that rocky formation, we'll find out. We'll have a good chance of taking out the mist. Let's go see what that shot is. Oh, you as long as you don't hit the rock too much, you just might take it out. So what we're gonna do, yeah, actually we're gonna take this shot because that way I can leave the grapevine on overwatch against that Triton that might move his way. And if we didn't do just what we did, then I would have given Max the kill shot.
All set.
Let's let's just get everybody dashing away here. Michael Romanov, do I want you two standing next to each other? It's only a pistol, it's not a spraying type weapon. So I guess we shall. Okay. And I guess we shan't. We'll put you over here so you can also overwatch on your turn.
Pushing on.
And we'll do it that way. We did not see anything new. Interesting. Only apparently, unless it's unseen by us yet, only one Mist Sentinel. I think what we'll do, and I'll look at doing with you, Joe Murata, which is why I figured I'd dash everybody as much as possible. We'll send you wide before we cut back to try and pick up, or be able to pick up mist around. We'll just have you take care of this thing on the way. Swipe up, be able to take up mist, and then we'll all meet over in this corner with the vehicle and deal with the map that way. And that's a nice big haul. So this, we got two in a row that carried some nice multiples of stuff. Now what's this one? Independent? Yeah, the independent loses out. The cheapest is the stuff we won't pick up. And I'm thinking, Callum, let's get you over this way for some support. And we also have a pistol that we'll do a little close range or close-ish range overwatch on in case he gets aggressive, that Triton. Everybody else over here is pretty much, I'm not worried about the pistol so much. We're in cover, so we'll do overwatch. It'll give us the best chance to hit someone coming through this direction. In case we get surprised off to the side, we'll angle it out that way. And then we got some more overwatch here. We'll cover the same position, except we'll try to avoid the friendly fire. And finally, Shane, can you don't quite have the mobility to reach the vehicle, but we'll get you running that way.
Advancing.
And before we do that, we'll just do the token overwatch because it's early. We don't know where they are.
On the lookout.
We'll protect against the unknown. Oh, he stopped. Of course, that's a new one. There's a couple of snipers out there. And he's alerted. He didn't even see us before. Yeah, there's that deadly pistol against the vehicle. They can do that shot all day long. Looks like by bringing you up here, Callum, you may have a nice little sniper shot. Let's go see what that shot looks like.
This.
Well, we have our pistol. Like I said, let's go see what that shot looks like. And even though, well, you aren't, even if you weren't there, the rock would be in the way. So I think it's good enough, though, to spend some quick aim. And I think you were leaning in a better position before, so let's give everybody a chance to get out of the way. There we go. That's better. And we were so afraid of hitting you that we went wide to the left. Callum? Callum? Let's center in. He's not afraid that you're going to hit him. Promise. Promise. This time, your target is good. Ah, there you go. See, he just needed to shout out a little reassurance to you, and we got it now. Head, so he's bleeding 20. We still need another shot on him to take him out. The good news is the other Tritons are way back here. And I don't think we have Boom Blast yet, so I don't think our regular grenade is going to even have a chance. Yeah, Snowball's chance in hell. Isn't that the way it goes? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just get some guys unloaded over here.
Rolling.
So they can be used again. And Shane, let's
Receiving.
empty your backpack. And that's 5 of our 14 already taken up between just 2 of us. So that's nice haul. We'll get you running over here since your grenade can't make it. And it's weird that because we started right next to it, the animation to open this thing. In fact, we probably didn't even get the will that it usually offers. So it's another opportunity to pick up some will if I need it right there.
I'll be there.
Joe, we're going to get you unloaded. We got plenty of carry capacity now on our team. I don't think, did you have enough to unload? No, not enough action points. And we may want to therefore start going forward to give ourselves a decent shot. Yeah, if we moved here, that infamous pole that we like shooting down won't be in the way, and we'll have at least at this distance a decent chance to hurt the sniper. Like this. Oof, what terrible odd. We could actually miss with every bullet on this hefty machine gun. The nice thing is, if one of them hits, we're in good shape. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 hit, but it starts the damage going. Yeah, that looks like a 1 bullet hit to me. I think what we'll do is we will advance on this sniper, kind of keeping ourselves in cover against this guy. That'll keep him shooting on the vehicle, which I'm fine with. So let's take care of 1. We will do a little more dashing because we can. Now we're gonna have a cover issue because that's an angle that's not necessarily a great angle. So I'm kind of thinking we're gonna use the will now because we're close to stuff, less likely to need the dash, at least short term, just so that by coming here I'll be able to move around and get out of that line of sight, because I do not like that angle. This is not good cover at that angle. Just being in cover is not like XCOM. You gotta remember, the fact that that's full cover matters nothing at this angle. That's like standing in the open. To all of you coming over from XCOM, you gotta remember stuff like that. So let's take our shot. Uh-oh, I did it without the dash, didn't I? And all that jibber jabber. I did something I didn't want to do. So let's do some other movements, because just in case we don't have to shoot, we won't. Let's get our other dash going. We will do this one correctly. And we'll take our shot. Except we don't step out because we're up on top of the thing. The comedy of errors. Well, you're going to take a shot and you're probably going to get hit by the sniper. But we want this sniper gone more than anything else, so let's just blast away right here. It looks like we can take care of him. 1 issue down. Others still a problem. And we got a weapon to pick up, probably a independent weapon, but just the same. Now, if I bring over here to be a tempting target, this cover is much more effective at this angle. So I'd rather have him try to take the shot on you, Michael, even though you're not quite at 100% health. Let's do it.
Heading out.
And I think we're ready. Everybody else is in the vehicle, I think. Yeah, nobody else is remaining to move. You've already shot, so let's end our turn. There. That was the shot I was worried about, and those lucky independent sniper rifles that aren't the best in the world. Plus, this table may have made it a challenge. This upturned table could have only made your head visible or something like that. That's a lot of Triton expended mist right there. Thank you for coming out of the mist. Do we see any other mist anywhere else on the map to indicate any other mist sentinel? No, we only have one mist sentinel on this mission. How shall we do this one? I think we do this one by making the one that we're worried about the most and doing the old drive up next to it thing again, because we can. I'm not worried about taking this shot. I have, and then I'm gonna because that would not let me shoot the big gun, but it would give two people the chance to jump off the vehicle. And do something for us. So let's bring ourselves right here, see if we can gain sight on this guy. And for whatever reason we stopped because we see something new way off in the distance. Not an issue at this point. So let's continue our drive. Yeah, we can see this guy now. We wanted to do that. We wanted to do that. Now, if we jump off, we'd be able to get a bash from the heavy because he'd have to step over one, and we'd be able to get a sniper rifle shot from, I think that's Shane Vanson in there. So let's get you off first, Shane. Let's equip the big gun. Let's do our quick aim. And make him hurt.
Taking aim.
We'll take off the regeneration, I guess, at this point. Is that what gets us pretty much the most damage? Not quite. I guess we get slightly more damage by taking off a less armored part of the body. So it really doesn't matter. Those are all the ones that do the similar damage. Let's hop you back on. Keep you safe. And how much? 80? It might be enough for a bash. Let's get a sense. I think with this weapon, I found out last episode that I usually bash with a big gun. I've never had to bash worms and whatnot on a different episode with my grenade launcher. And that's a fragile one to be bashing with. The big gun here, the autocannon, I think will hold up much better for bashing. Plus, it should, even subtracting the armor, be good enough, I'm hoping, to take him out. So we're going to do that. It will leave you standing in the open in the mist, Joe Murata, but you're a heavy, once again. You're a heavy. You're built to take these kind of chances. And he's gone. Actually, that's not a chance at all. Let's get you out of the mist, because I do not like the will hit that gives us. And move the vehicle out of the way. The vehicle has no will to worry about, to speak of. Now let's see. Let us see. Max, you have one dash within you that could get you here. And can provide a backup shot. In fact, let's make it the first shot. Because this guy is really far away to be able to do much damage to us. So we're going to deal with it this way. And Mr. Pistol Man hopefully will become history. And what do you know? We picked up Will on the way, so you could dash one more time, should I so desire. And why don't we? Just to make sure.
Never give up. Let's just get this over with.
And that way we can focus on the chameleon torso, keep him here with us. And Callum, you're coming up soon enough. This is an assault job right here, if I ever saw one. I think a shotgun blast, especially to that damaged part, will take care of things. So let's get you up here, see if that's good enough. There we go. Get you in cover. And then now we're pretty much getting down to reinforcements, so we can really hopefully focus now 100% picking stuff up. I do want to kind of keep you in cover. This ought to work.
Moving fast.
It's can't really send you any farther without giving up cover, so that's the way we'll do it.
Holding position.
And Romanov, you're done. Yeah, kind of figured that would happen. That's what the vehicle. That's the fun of having the vehicle along. Now, do we have a sniper shot for you anywhere through any of these openings? Nah, not that. We're not gonna get a sniper shot from you. What we do need to focus on is picking some stuff up. Now, he would have independent. Yeah, they don't have any interesting weapons. I'm not going to waste my time trying to get them to pick stuff up. So we'll bring our team here. Let's just see what this shot looks like. I don't know that we necessarily need to even use it, because this guy's hit points are anemic. He's placed well behind that rock. So we're going to do this. We're going to come up here. We're going to get you out of the vehicle, Joe Murata. You can go pick up the stuff. And there you've seen it. I did not unload Joe Murata. I did unload Shane. So she will get the stuff next turn. Joe Murata, could you please head back in? Gosh darn it. And unload your stuff. Because right now you can't do it. You don't have enough actions. So now, Shane, what we're going to do is turn the vehicle around. So you can take care of this guy. And then next turn, we'll have you pick up the goods.
Ready to fire.
And boom. We'll just get you back on for safety in case there's some unknown thing out there. We'll come back here next turn. You can jump off. Everybody else, start picking stuff up. Romanov, this is yours. We'll get the expensive stuff first. And independent. That's the most expensive independent. So there we go. And we'll get you running out in the direction of the vehicle to unload too.
Dashing ahead.
Callum, do we have anything up high? No, we have something way in the corner too. So we're just going to take the opportunity, since we know of nobody out there. We're going to run you as fast as we can, and we will run you max as far as we can. We'll have the intention of heading you towards the corner. All right. We heard the noise of somebody entering the picture. We heard the Pandoran out there, but we don't know. Oh, way back here, way back there. So let's just do our pickup duty. First of all, before I forget, let's unload your stuff. There we go. And I'll give you another try here, Joe. Okay, this time you got it.
Shake it, baby.
All right, we can bring the vehicle a little closer to some of the others now. As we plow through the obstructions. You have enough movement points to empty yourself.
All set.
Michael? So we're in good shape on this scavenge mission also. You are just going to run over here, Max. In fact, we'll use... No, we won't use any dash because you can't.
About this.
Let's see. Won't be able to quite carry it all, so we'll take the potentially more expensive. There's some backup ammo for our shotgun too, so there you go. Handgun magazine independent. So that's the best stuff there to pick up, and we'll get you running out of the way. And finally, Callum, go get your stuff over
Moving
here
fast.
and get ready to get it. There's our final one. 3 more bits of the materials. So next turn. Right there by the mist. Hopefully we can vacate and get out of his way very soon. Let's get our vehicle over here to pick up here. We'll turn the corner and get you on board.
Let's go.
Okay, Max, let's offload you. There you are. It's going to be a nice haul of materials again, and some critical ammo at the moment for that shotgun so we can keep using it. And now we have you for your pickup. I see I forgot to empty you out, but no problem. You can still carry it all. And get you running behind this cover to prepare. Well, let's see. How far can the vehicle get for you? It can get pretty far. So let's just park it here. Who has the most? Looks like you. Once again, Joe Murata can afford to get off. We haven't emptied you out. Not that we really needed to, but you can get out. And just park you over here so the new entry can't get us. And we are ready to motor and get out of here. Because we have everything we need. Anything that we left behind is not worth it. Yeah, and that little mine fragger will not be able to keep up with Joe Murata's jet jump. In fact, we are gone this turn. And there we go. Easy peasy, quick and easy on this one. It's nice to have a few of these missions mixed up in between the others. No promotions this time. All right, nice haul. 1,100 materials, 300 tech. Really, really nice haul on that scavenge. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the main vessel back because we need stamina. The Incorruptible is flying back to base. And what we'll do is, since it's just the vessel here, we're going to go to this question mark spot here, see if we pick up any question marks in this direction over here to eventually lead us to this mission. That's the ultimate goal. It's really to start spreading out our reach, so when the behemoth decides it's going to become an issue, we're ready for it. We know as much of the map as possible, so we can defend and react and go to as much of the map as possible. So Airwolf, fly here.
This is a transmission to the world. We are the pure, and our time hiding in the shadows is over. Squads of our chosen warriors are already combing the world in search of resources and technology that will help us defeat the Pandoran threat. A word of warning, don't get in our way. We will show no mercy. We will allow no bargaining. We are the pure!
Yep. Subject 24, you need to work on that voice module of yours. And there you go. So we just need to be aware that when we do Haven defenses, it won't always be Pandorans anymore. Could be the Pure. And the Forsaken, for that matter. Alright, we got some more bases and question marks. So we're getting a path over to here. In fact, we have a path over to here. So what we'll do is... I think I'm going to just do a quick swipe through these Synudrian bases to pick up more question marks, and then we're going to go back and pick up a couple of our soldiers over here, because I think that's all that fits on the Helios. So we actually have a team that we can do things with, especially if we get ambushed or any weird thing like that. So that's the plan here. We got some more explorations here. And we got another Synedrian. We got Synedrian bases left and right now. Is there any manufacturing left that I want to do? I don't think there's really anything else. Now would be the time to get stuff. And I just don't see myself manually building, especially for 5 days, chewing up 5 days of manufacturing. I'm going to stick to theft until I'm decided else. A different path is worth it. It's like I could do it right now. Now probably is the time when there's not as much for me to build. Let me know what you think, because I'm not going to do it this episode, but if enough of you think I need, because of the new DLC and the new Hypnos update, you think it's in my best interest to build that extra mana core, we still have a freebie down in Central America, or in that direction, at least Southwest US, whatever geographic location that base was in, to pick up another one. But do you think I need to build another? That's the big question. I think my thinking is still sticking with stealing at the moment. So let's keep flying to at least these question marks. And we are back at base to rest up. Let's just take a quick look at the personnel at the base. Jill Valentine, I'd love you to get your next promotion before we take you out. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for before sending the Helios back. So we'll get back and just deal with the Airwolf while everybody else gains their stamina. And we're not getting any, we're getting lots of new exploration sites, which is great. We'll be able to get those work done. Might as well go down here. We will hold off on that mission. Alright, looking good on the searches. We'll do one more. Oh wow, we're gaining bases everywhere. And what do we got here? Rise by Sin, by Virtue Fall. That's a story mission, I think. Let's go over and do that story mission. And maybe we'll even be able to do this story mission and then head back with this vessel and pick up some new troops. Let's look at doing it that way. Okay, the med bay is repaired. How is our other ship looking stamina-wise? We're almost there, almost ready to move out. We're going to continue our story here.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
So mysterious the first time you hear it. The coordinates of Syme's notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Behind it lies the entrance to a cave, so we will investigate. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It is hard to identify at first, as it is overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from their shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Symes seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body show that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. There we go. And we're gaining bases and access, and I'm really getting excited about our ability to traverse a big part of the map right now. We have some new research, Project Glory. We're going to go ahead and put that in the queue. As a matter of fact, we're going to get Project Glory up there, front and center, number 1 at the top, even before these, because I have the resources temporarily right now. So we want to get Project Glory going. And let's take a look at our other vessel, the Incorruptible. Not quite ready, so we'll keep flying. Getting all sorts of new areas to explore, so that's exciting. We have a story on this one, Reshaping the World. Our operatives have made contact with a Sanhedrian haven called Ginsburg. The citizens are currently engaged in a scheduled debate regarding the ethical dimensions of terraforming, in which an extended presentation by a member of the Polyphonic Tendency faction has caused a minor controversy. We'll wait for the debate to end. At the end of the day, the argument remains frustratingly unresolved, and it is set aside for the time being so the citizens can vote on the issue of the Phoenix Project. The overall result is positive. Good! And Ginsburg shares some of its resources with us, so we pick up on, oh my goodness, just for sitting there and listening to the debate, we got 320 food. Good job. We're going to do another story mission up here.
This is getting out of hand, Randolph. I won't stop my proto-civilization research, so tell the committee to back off. You're the director now. Please, help me. I need your support. This is not just some crackpot theory invented by your grandfather. The anomalous artifacts, the extraordinary technology predating Samaria by millennia. If you can't restart my project, I will go to the Vanadium Corporation. There's been another attack, Tobias. The excavation team is scared, and they aren't the only ones. What if the Pandorans know what we're doing and are trying to stop it? They aren't just brainless flesh puppets. I'm heading back to the lab. Be there. We need to discuss this in person. You're making a mistake, Colonel. The last Pandoran attacks were not an accident. They're targeting everyone related to Project Glory. Locking me in an isolation facility won't change a thing!
We can't wait.
No!
Research complete.
All right, Project Glory is a big one. This gets us on the road and the path to some of those ancient weapons. So I put it as such a priority. Now that I've had a chance to play with ancient weapons, I like to get there as soon as possible. I really would. So Stirring the Past, Phoenix, Central America. Dr. Helena Lewandowski is considered to be the world's foremost scientist of prehistoric archaeology. We recently located her whereabouts in a secretive New Jericho facility, and we have reasons to believe she is held there against her will. So we have a new site, Saving Helena. Perhaps she will join us when free. And let's just see where that is. Very nearby, very doable. Now, let's just continue on our way here. Also, I think the Incorruptible is ready with a promotion, as a matter of fact. So Joe Murata, just by hanging out at our base, you got your promotion. That means Boom Blast is part of your repertoire at last. And we will not spend anything else. And probably we got another one down here. Jill Valentine, not yet. You got to be getting close. You got to be getting close. But we do have a promotion here for our newest team member, Nethral Necro. We are going to promote you. You now have extreme focus, so your ability as a sniper has improved dramatically already. We'll give you an extra will shot there also. And we'll figure out what we have. We do have a Phoenix sniper rifle. That'll be your starting weapon. And we do have some temporary independent sniper armor. So that's going to be what you start with. So at least you got your basic gear to get you going. The other thing we can afford to give you is a nice little Synedrian laser pistol. Not a lot of ammo, but at least it comes with a clip of 22 to help you out. And we'll give you even a med kit there. So you're got your basic equipment ready to get out of here once you get a little bit more of a promotion going. Alright, so we're going to continue heading up to the story mission, and we will figure out where do we want to send our main team. Well, we might as well send it up to New Jericho and Saving Helena as our next mission is what I'm thinking, just to get that ancient site, ancient stuff available. As a matter of fact, we can afford to build some archaeological labs. I forget if it becomes available after this mission or not, but at least we're going to get into that event and get the thing progressing, even if it isn't our very next option after doing this mission.
In 2022, a group of researchers investigating an anthrax outbreak caused by melting permafrost in northern Siberia went missing. The Phoenix Project tried to find out what happened to them, but our resources were stretched too thin, and our allies in the Russian government were losing influence, so we let it go. All these years later, looking at these samples, I wonder, is this where it started? Is this the first outbreak? If we had done more, could we have stopped it? The genetic material I have recovered might hold the answers, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay, Frozen. Our operatives have reached a defunct research station in northern Siberia identified in Syme's notes as a significant point of interest. The doors stand open and there are no signs of life. So of course we'll investigate. The scientists who worked at this station are all long dead. Their mutated bodies lie frozen in strange, demonic poses. It's easy for our operatives to retrieve the samples they were researching, which Randolph Symes came all this way to examine. So we're making lots of progress here, guys. What we'll do now with the Helios is, since we've gotten this far, we're going to fly home via this last Synedrian question mark out in the reaches or far reaches of the Asian continent. And then we'll head back to pick up a couple operatives that hopefully will be all ready for us in the base. And then Saving Helena is going to be coming up pretty quick. There it is. Our latest intelligence suggests that New Jericho is keeping Dr. Lewandowski in a high-security lab. Secure the compound so that we can get the doctor and her invaluable work out of the hands of Tobias West. Next episode. So we made some good story progress on this one. We got some good supplies. We're actually not feeling supply starved for a change. That kind of goes up and down all through the playthroughs, doesn't it? But right now we're in a good position, so if everything feels good at the moment, we're advancing the story. We're getting ready to progress in our search for ancient weapons, which is a lot of fun when we're able to finally manufacture those. So a lot of things going on. And we still haven't scratched the surface of Corrupted Horizons yet. And we still haven't made the starting move on Festering Skies with the gift mission. So we got a lot ahead of us still. A lot of new stuff ahead of us. So hope you enjoyed today's mission. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.